Hey folks, Vision Preparedness here. Hope everybody's having a great day. I want to share with you a product that I actually purchased off of Amazon because I've heard about them and I just wanted to see exactly how they work. So we're going to sit here and demonstrate. Folks, these are 100-watt flexible solar panels. And I will put the name of the company down here in the description because I can't pronounce the company because we all know where solar panels are made from. But just to share with you a little bit, these are flexible solar panels. They recommend, about a 25-degree angle. So they are flexible. You can mount them, and they have grommets on them as well. 6 of them, 3 on each side. So this particular package I purchased came with two 100-watt solar panels, as well as some other gadgets. If you want to do a DIY and use lead acid batteries, it came with a solar charging controller that you can use if necessary. You have to get your own inverter. It also came with battery cables. So you got your positives and negatives on this end, and they're open-ended on this end, so you can put the type of connection that you want on both the positive and negative. Also came with them some MC4 extension cable, so you can put whatever type of adapters you want on the other ends of the male and female MC4 connector cable as well. So last thing that came with them are the connectors, males and females, to connect them together to MC4 connector. Okay, so you have 2 of them. One goes on the female ends, one goes on the male ends. So I've hooked these two together, these 2 solar panels together. And of course I have my OUPES Mega 2 here that we're going to plug them in and see what type of charge we get off of these things. The sun is about directly almost overhead of me here. So we're going to turn on the Mega 2. It's at 61% charge, and I know y'all gonna say, get that solar generator out of the sun, and that's okay, because after I finish the video, it's going right back in the house. So I have with me my cable that came with the OUPES Mega 2 that has all the connectors on it that you may need. 7909 Anderson cable, and the 2 other cables, and a male and female MC4 connector. So we're going to take the MC4 connectors and connect them into the solar panels, and then connect the Anderson cable into the Mega 2 and see what type of charge we get from 200-watt solar panels. Again, these are 100-watt individuals that I have daisy chained together to come up with a maximum of 200 watts. Now, the great thing is, if I'm not mistaken, the Mega 2 will take 2100 watts maximum input. That's also sine wave, so you can charge it with AC and solar at the exact same time. And we're going to see what we can get out of these just laying up against the table. And we may have to manipulate them, see if we can get the charge a little higher. Gotta have a coffee. Coffee makes the world go round, especially today with this major outage with Microsoft and CrowdStrike. So be aware of it, know what's going on, check your banks. We know that flights have been canceled and delayed, but do your due diligence, folks, because this is what we do. This is why we prep and continue to prep. Now, before I plug this into my Mega 2, each solar panel weighs about 4 to 4.5 pounds each. So we're going to come over here and we're going to plug this thing into our MC, our Anderson, and we're going to see what the charge is that it gets. So it's at 61% and it is charging. And right now the input is going up 9 watts, 10, 11, 14, 15, 17, 18, and it's going up. So it's doing its thing, and we're going to see what the max is. But these are pretty nice. They're pretty light. You can mount them on an RV. You can mount them on a trailer. You can even mount them on top of a truck, on the bed, on the cap of the truck, or you can just carry them around with you, lay them down, tie them up. If you're in an apartment, these are great to attach to a balcony if you have a south-facing view or whatever it may be, so that you could get maximum charge out of the panels. So let's check to see where we're at. Right now, we are at about see the input on it. It's doing its thing and it keeps going up and up and up. So let's just kind of adjust the panels and see what we can get out of them. 18 watts, 19, 20, and it's going up and up and up and up. 31, 36. And it's going up, it's doing its thing. Right now we are at about 110. And it's going up and up and up and up and up. It's doing its thing. So we're going to let it do its charging thing and see what we can do. But apparently they do work. They are charging. I'm going to leave these out here and see if we can get to a maximum and go from there. But I will leave again the name of the company in the description. I did purchase these off of Amazon, and we will be right back, folks, for sure. Okay, we're back, folks. And one thing that I did do, I disconnected them being daisy chained together and connected this one. And we're right at about 66 watts that we're getting to charge. Keep in mind, these are 100-watt panels, and you see how the structure is. It's got a small curve in it, but the sun is still directly above us. And we're going to see if we can get a more charge than 65 watts. We're going to see what we can do here. So we're going to adjust this a little bit, see if that gets worse or better. But, you know, you got to play the game to get them right. The one couple of things I don't like about them, and I will show you one that is not connected and give you my take on it. I don't like how the controller is glued onto this panel. Sloppy job, quality control as usual. It's holding it. I may redo it and recaulk it and glue it on a different way or even better. But this is 100-watt. Open circuit voltage is 23.76. Short circuit current 5.5 amps. Maximum power voltage 19.8 volts. Yeah, maximum system voltage 700 VCD. And again, this thing weighs about 4.5 pounds, and it's they do the job. Not highly impressed, other than the flexibility. And I'm sure if I actually set these up in a better way and a better support so that it's not curved but flat and laying down like the solar panels with kickstands on the back. Okay, I'm sure it would get a better charge, but 65 watts was the max that I was getting with just laying them up against the table. So that's not bad. Um, and I just literally pulled them out of the box today and came out to do this video. But I will tell you this, definitely worth the purchase. It was $100 and some for this complete setup, 200-watt panels, the solar controller, solar charge controller, extra MC4 cable, and you also have a DC battery attachment that you can use and go from there. But I would say yes, it wasn't a bad for 200-watt solar panels, maybe $140 for everything altogether. But again, I will put the name of the company down. You can go look them up on Amazon. Is it worth it? I think so. Yes, I would say it is worth it for what it is, 100-watt solar panels. Um, I am going to be getting a 200-watt flexible solar panel, and this will be the first video with these particular ones. I'm also going to drop a video with a different setup and not just them leaning up against the table. Matter of fact, I will add it to this and edit it and daisy chain them together, and we'll go from there. So stick around, folks. We'll be right back. Okay, folks, we're back. So basically what I did was I got a 5-gallon bucket and set it under this particular solar panel to get it absolutely straight. And right now we're at about 74% charging. And that's much better. So definitely. So what I'll do next is daisy chain them together and see what we can get as our maximum wattage coming out of two 100-watt solar panels and go from there. So stick with me while I change them out here and get another 5-gallon bucket. We'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back, folks. I daisy chained them both together, and right now the max we had was about 158. It just bounced to 159. So daisy chained together, we're getting 159 watts input, and I think that's pretty good out of two 100-watt solar panels. Not bad, could be better, but you know, based on the angle they are, I did stick a 5-gallon bucket under each one to get it as straight as possible. The sun is still directly above us, and it is definitely charging the Opus Mega 2. And yeah, it's doing well. And there we go, folks. So again, I will put the name of this particular company. There's others out there. There's tons of them on Amazon. You just have to pick, look at the reviews, watch it. You may need some flexible solar panels, especially if you're bugging out. I don't know. If you live in an apartment and you just want to charge solar, you can tie these to your balcony and go from there, hang them out a window, secure them, and power your solar generator. With that, keep in mind, folks, keep prepping because your family depends on you and it depends on your life. This is just another tool to throw in your tool bag if necessary. If not, you're fine. But then again, you never know. Be safe, folks. This is Vision Preparedness. God bless everybody, and we'll see you in the next video.